What's going on, guys? This is Straight. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream. Let's just get right into it, man. I'm feeling pretty crappy. Just head cold, chest stuff, Mucinex, vitamin D out the ass, but we're here. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. Let's just dive in, save all the chit chat, take a look at the charts. Shall we? All right, if you guys are coming in here, trickling in, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button, the subscription. All right, I really appreciate that. But all right, dude, let's get into it and take a look at Bitcoin. Start it off like we always do. So right before the candle closed about 47 minutes ago, I want to say, you can see on the daily here that it is a big old bearish engulfing candle. All right, so that literally started happening, I think, in the 22nd hour. So about an hour before the candle closed, just an insane amount of selling, down 2.63% in 1 hour. I mean, how much was that? What, 38.7 down to 37, so about $1,000 lost in value in the course of 1 hour. All right, and this thing has just been kind of going sideways, breaking resistance, and then breaking resistance and then treating resistance and not holding support. All right, so just really wasn't looking great, even though it was going sideways, and even though we haven't technically made a lower low yet. The price action was just, it was really good and then really bad and then kind of nothing, and now, you know, starting to sell off towards the downside. So the major issue was, first off, that we treated this 44.5 area as resistance, you know, for a third time, really a fourth, could not break above that point. And now, you know, you've got a little bit of a lower high actually here. Okay, and you're starting to sell off again. So it's just like, you know, same high, now lower high, now selling off to potentially make a lower low below 37,213. So dude, it's just it's not great, man. You had really good indicators going into this. You had the hidden bullish divergence and everything with the higher low, that second higher low, and it just kind of turned into nothing. It got a pump, you know, it was up 14.5% during the day, February 28th, but then just rejected. And when it came back up on the other pump, it came up and it treated this resistance back here as resistance. Okay, so first it treated this as resistance, then it got down, fell below support back here around 40,000, which it really needed to hold, fell through it like Swiss cheese, and now coming up and treating an even lower resistance as resistance again. Okay, and then you fell below that support again, right? You were above it, right out of it. You just treated a lower high of resistance as resistance again. Now you're also below the 50-day moving average again. You're still below this trend line, right? So just not great, man. It was really hard to say throughout the day because it was just going sideways, doing nothing. But dude, that last hour there, yeah, bearish engulfing candle. So this thing, in my opinion, there's not an edge on the daily here. Okay, maybe you can't really even make this. I technically didn't go green, so as long as if you get lower but make a higher low in price, but let's say price gets down to, let's say it does go down to 34.4 down here, if you can maybe get some class A bullish divergence, okay, yeah, all right, maybe there's a little bit of an argument there for this to hold and go up. But I don't know, man. It's just like trend line, fake out, trend line, prior resistance as resistance again. Just, dude, it's just really regarding resistance as resistance and not regarding support as support. Okay, that's just bearish price action. There's nothing else to really say about it. So the better area to make a trade is going to be down at 34,000. This support back here from like January 23rd. Okay, also held here February 24th. All right, so right around in this little zone down here, okay, is where we're looking. But at that point, it's like you're making your lower low. at that point. You're making a lower low. So I don't know, man. I don't like it. It's nice because you are making higher lows, and now you're running the risk of failing that and making a lower low for the first time since January 22nd. All right. Not what we want to see. Take a look at the weekly. Yeah, these long upper wicks, you know, that's just indicative. And the weekly candle did close today, and look at how it closed. Right? Long upper wick. Excuse me, guys. Treating this that resistance that we looked at back in January as resistance, wicked up to it, sold off into this just crappy kind of, it's just not a good candle. You do not want this upper wick kind of stuff on the weekly time scale. So yeah, man, I think 33,000 is where we're headed. All right, I'm not interested in this until it's out of this trend line and then comes back and holds a support as support. Okay, I don't want it to just fall straight back through support. All right, I needed to start breaking resistance and holding support, not regarding resistance and failing support. All right, I'm perfectly fine with not getting it at the very bottom if I can get some confirmation that it's actually reversing and once again making higher lows. That's it on Bitcoin, man. All right, we'll see how the week goes, but it's not a good start. Take a look at Ethereum, see what it's doing. I don't know if it's sold off as bad. All right, yeah, I mean the 1 hour bearish engulfing candle. No hidden bullish divergence even on a 1 hour time frame. Nothing on the 4 hour. Excuse me. All this thing has been doing on the daily is making lower highs. You haven't made a higher high since November 10th. You have not gone above this trend line since December 1st. So this is even worse. The thing is, like, it did have Class A bullish divergence even, which is at risk of getting wiped out now. Negative momentum starting to build again. So yeah, I mean, you fall below this peak, this July 7th support right here. Right? Yeah, you're heading back down to like 2,000, right? Which is just where we've been talking about this thing going at the pattern completion zone of this bullish shark harmonic, right around 2,000. All right. Today was not a good day. You do not want bearish engulfing candles on the 4 hour in situations like this where you're getting very close to the trend line that you need to break out of. All right. Look at the weekly. Same kind of deal. The weekly actually just closes just an indecision, more of an upper wick kind of thing, right? Crap. Nothing good about it. Okay. Which is fine, man. We just wait for it to sell off down to that 886 and maybe get some divergence or something there. We'll take a look at it then. Unless it breaks out, okay? If it breaks out and then on the comeback, like here, I'm fine taking a trade there, man. But yeah, I'm not taking it right now. Right now, it's just going to try and hold this one peak back here. Really didn't touch anywhere else as support. I guess maybe here. Kind of weak though. As far as like a Fibonacci, can we get some confluence there? It's at the 786 from your January low to the February high. All right, so there's some confluence there at the 786. Okay. But again, the 886 is more common, and at that point, the 886 probably just breaks down to the bigger 886 that stems back to the July 20th low to the all-time high. All right. Cool. Let me see what else we got going on here. All right, crypto's just not in a great place, man. Take a look at Binance Coin. All right, we'll just run through the top guys here real quick. On the daily, bearish engulfing candle. Also regarding that trend line, see, like, look, we zoom in here. Look at how it came up, touched it throughout the day, tested it, and then failed. Okay, that's a failure of the trend line. Tested it as resistance once again. Selling off, you're probably going down to the next support. Which would be, excuse me, I guess, like this peak back here from February 20th. All right, really, your main support is going to be back here at like 320. All right, This one here from September 26th. See this low, this inflection point. All right, so 320 is probably where Binance Coin is heading. All right, let's take a look at XRP. It was having a good couple of days here. Had a good day yesterday. Not yesterday, what was that, Friday? March 11th, bullish engulfing to just do nothing though. Like, look at this, right? Bullish engulfing, and then just nothing. Just treating this support from September 21st as resistance, and then falling below historical support looking left. So, get the line in here. Hold on. Weekly. This peak back here, this wick high back here, right? You're just kind of below it now. And even this the weekly candle that just closed, just long upper wick, dude. That's not strength in buying. Like, yes, it closed green, and that's fine, and that's cool, and technically bullish engulfing candle, but dude, not all bullish engulfing candles are made the same. If this was a full body, like up to here, then hell yeah, after you broke resistance, yeah, the continuation is most likely going to happen. But the fact that it got all the way up and then just sell. Oh, sell.
And it's gone.
All right. Now back below. Just pretty pathetic. So, we'll see, man. We'll see if it can hold the 50-day moving average it's coming down to and maybe get back above that support and outperform. But, I mean, this was it. Was this the move? Technically, until you fall below the bottom of this candle close at 73.6 cents, that bullish engulfing candle is still valid, but excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. Dude, just brutal. This might be set up for like a 3-line strike or something, maybe, right? We get something like that, so we get a big green candle that encompasses all three of those and get a, or I'm sorry, the rising 3 method is what that would be. Candlestick pattern, Japanese candle pattern. That's a very strong pattern to continue this to the upside. But that's not what you're getting yet, so don't jump on it until you get confirmation of it. Right, and if this bullish engulfing was any indication, the candle directly after it was pretty weak. And this weekly, I don't love it. All right, move it to Solana, same thing, right? Bearish engulfing candle on the weekly and on the daily, technically falling below this support back here from August 21st that it held January 24th and held above February 21st, so you're now below it. Candle closing below it. Lowest candle close on the daily on Solana since August 26th. All right, so just multi-month lows. Negative momentum just continuing to build. You're falling out of your bullish divergence. You can see it on the RSI down here. Right, you're falling out of the trend line, everything just gross, right? And we were talking about this one on Solana, right? The 886 from your major low back here, your true low to the all-time high, the 886 right down in this zone, $50. That's where you have this little peak back here from May 19th as well. So just go down there, man. All right. At this point, from what I'm seeing on the daily here, it's probably where it's going. Like a 3-day. Yeah, there's no hidden bullish divergence or anything. It's just, oh, a 3-day candle close as well. Bearish engulfing candle on the 3-day. Okay, the next support's not until $66, and it's this. Let me get rid of this. This is your support. This right here, that's your support. A couple wicks. It's so weak. Okay. So Solana probably heading to, most likely, yeah, heading to the support here, 66.43, and before heading down to, you know, the $58, down around this 886 area, around $60. All right, take a look at Luna, an overperformer here. Massive bearish engulfing candle that happened a couple days ago. Today, just again, upper wick kind of stuff, showing Class A bearish divergence on the RSI. Kind of on the MACD, right? Made the high, but lower high in momentum. Okay, you're above a lot of supports. You're trying to hold on to this C support here, but at this point, unless you really truly pivot here, we can take a look at the 4 hour to get a better idea. I mean, yeah, you're kind of getting hidden bullish divergence. No, you're not. I take that back. You're not. Right? If this is your low, and we're calling this a higher low, on the MACD, it's like, okay, not really. That's a little bit wonky if you're trying to get away with that. This, though, is just 100% not. Okay, so you don't have it on the RSI. Maybe you could kind of argue it on the MACD. I wouldn't really. So, not really hidden bullish divergence. Bullish engulfing candle just immediately fell below the 4 hour 50-day or the 54-hour moving average. Okay, so you fall below that C hold, you're heading down here. Okay, you fall below that C shoulder, next support is not until $78. Okay, that's Luna, and you're not showing a lot of strength at the support on the smaller time frame. All right, I'm sorry guys, it's just the more I talk, it's like kind of just builds up, scratches the throat, just got a cough.
Frosty.
All right, let's move it along, man. Rough here. Gold. All right, moving to the 4 hour on gold. You absolutely have hidden bullish divergence developing here. Okay, so I'm talking here to here. Let me clean this up a little bit. So low, higher low, with lower lows going on. The oscillators, all right, and starting to develop. Okay, developing. So this is most likely going back to 2075. This would be a good area to get in on gold. It's like, oh man, I really wanted to get in on it, but it was at like $2,000. It's so high. Well, dude, it pulled back to a support, and now it's showing hidden bullish divergence. That's the perfect time, dude, to get in. Perfect time to get in, right? The fundamentals are behind it still. Inflation's crazy. War is going on. Doesn't look like it's going to stop. Yeah. You're back at what? 60 on the RSI, dude? Yeah, this thing has a ton of room to run. We'll see how it goes, but this on the 4 hours is pretty good. All right, let's take a look at silver. Same thing. Okay. Lightly. Higher low going on. Lower low on the MACD and on the RSI, man. It's important to have it on both. Okay. So this bullish engulfing candle, the performance pretty bad on the 4 hour. But again, until you fall below 25.53, make a lower candle than this bullish engulfing, it's still valid. So this could be setting up for a rising 3 method. You know what I mean? Absolutely, especially with some hidden bullish divergence going on. Okay. Yep, and then the next move on that, you break, or if you bounce off of that support, you move up. Yeah, you're going to 26.25 again. And at that point, remember we had this bearish butterfly harmonic up here? If that's all the selling that happens after a bearish butterfly harmonic, okay, then a pretty good bearish harmonic underperformed. And we know that when a bearish harmonic underperforms, it's likely that the bull market is strong, and that the bull market, if the bull market is strong, the bull market will continue. Okay, and the next point would be up here around 28.71. So far so good. Okay, same thing with silver, down around 63 on the RSI, not overbought anymore. Could run, absolutely could run. Okay, move it to, let's take a look at lean hogs, just because same thing, dude. And this is on the daily time frame though. Look at that hidden bullish divergence with a bullish engulfing candle when it closed. That's so good. Okay, buy your bacon now, because lean hogs are probably going up, and it's probably going back up to 113, 112.85. Okay, you can tell it's that peak here from July, peak here from February. Excuse me. Guys. All right. Let me take a look at the NASDAQ futures here. All right. Bad daily candle. Okay, upper wick, and then just incessant selling. Awful, but trying to develop today, I guess. Some double class A bullish divergence. All right. Okay, NASDAQ futures. Let's see what you got here, man. Showing some exhaustion of selling on the NASDAQ futures. Okay. All right, coming down around the support back here from May 14th. All right, so maybe we get a decent day, but I don't know, man. We've already had underperformance of other bullish indicators on here. We'll see. It might just literally get you back up to that stupid trend line again before rejecting back down. All right, my faith is not restored because there's double class A bullish divergence developing on the NASDAQ, which has just been dumping all this time. Okay, it's something to notice and to take a look at, but I'm not like, all right, all in on stocks now. I'm going back into tech. That's just not the case. Okay, so not a good candle to close on the futures. We'll see what tomorrow looks like as far as stocks go, but yeah, S&P 500, when it closed on Friday, dude, massive bearish engulfing candle, engulfed both previous day's candles. Okay, that's really bad. But same story though. Okay, so double class A bullish divergence technically developing on both oscillators. So there's some signs of seller exhaustion, but then there's also bearish signals of continuation to the downside. So it's like, I think, but here's the deal again. If we're in a bear market and we're about to get a death cross on the daily, okay, this 50 moving average about to cross over the 200. Not good. Not a good sign. Oh my God. God, man, I can't really talk. It's crazy. Yeah, we're probably coming back down to like 41, 21 again to test it. All right. And then maybe there it'll get real support and head back up. I don't know. Or it just comes back up to the trend line. Guys, I gotta get going, man. It's been rough. Oh man, I'm having a hard time talking. I know that we just won't.
We want more money.
But we just gotta wait, man. Just gotta wait. And honestly, really, take a look at the energy stocks, man. There's a lot of energy stocks right now. Energy stocks, not even the energy stocks. The miners, dude. These guys. All right. This is the new crypto potentially for the time being while all of this stuff gets sorted out. You see what I'm saying, right? Down at the bottoms, okay. Oversold, moving into the dailies. We're getting some class A bullish divergence. All right, bun. All right. I'm looking at mineral miners like a hawk, okay? Because a lot of them are showing some pretty decent stuff here. Double bottoming at the 200-day moving average, okay, in an uptrend, right? The fundamentals are behind them more. Look at this cup with handle. Are you kidding? Look at this massive cup with handle on Faro Globe PLC. What I'm talking about, man. This is a good looking chart. So I'll get into it more later on. I gotta get going, guys. I'm literally like dying here, but I wanted to get on and get a video out for you guys just to give you an update. If you've been in here, I appreciate it. If you're watching this later, I appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit the like button, the subscription. Let me go ahead real quick and Discord in here for you guys. All right, go ahead, join the Discord. All right, that's I'm in for like 27 or I'm in here all the time. So this is where, like I said, I'm going to be looking at these miners a lot, and any good setups that I find, they're going to be going in the Discord. So that's really where you want to be if you can't make the live streams. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it.
Oh my God.
All right. I wish I wasn't bleeding out of my face right now, but that's just the way it goes, man. All right. Not every day is going to be as good as the last, but hey, we're still breathing, we're still living, we're still free and happy, and you know, I couldn't be more lucky. You know what I mean? All things considered. So, guys, that's it. I will be back on Tuesday. Till then, get in that Discord so we can chat. Keep it real, keep it fresh, keep it chill, keep it healthy. take your vitamins, right? More important than any of those, as always, keep it technical. Our pies.
Doesn't work.